Cerby is a platform that allows you to manage applications that otherwise are unmanaged, and these are applications that are not compliant with the standards. To put it in simpler words, any application that doesn't support SAML or OpenID Connect to do single sign-on authentication, we manage those. So any application that uses a username and a password, we've built technology to be able to make it so it's as simple as single sign-on. The SOC 2 report preparedness process sometimes is very complex. It involves getting a lot of policies together and processes set up. It involves making sure that the application is properly monitored, and it involves that your employees have the right level of training and information necessary to do their jobs. And so all of that combined makes it for a lot of work and for a very sometimes confusing and difficult to manage process. And so we found that Drata allowed us to simplify a lot of the processes required to be ready for our SOC 2 review and then the report. And it's made it super easy for us to manage that process. With Drata, there's a lot of automation that goes into, for example, the policies and procedures that you need to have documented. And that is a lot of cognitive load that gets taken away from the team that is doing the SOC 2 process and put in a tool that it makes it very clear and very simple to follow. And also makes it super simple for employees as well. Because one of the things that we didn't want to do is for this SOC 2 process to distract our team to a point where it would impact our development speed. And this allowed us to do the SOC 2 process far more streamlined. This team that is getting us through our SOC 2 process is 1/10 of the previous team I had to employ to get this done. It's also cut our process time by about 2 months, if not more. It's just been tremendous, the amount of time we've saved and the low impact to our core business. Well, one of the first things you need to get right is make sure that your accesses for all of your users, your employees, are done correctly. And so we have our employee directory with Okta that allows us to make sure that all of the access to the critical systems that we run are managed tightly, and only the necessary people that need to have access to those systems have it. That's a very key aspect for getting your SOC 2 report. And so it was very simple to say, hey, we integrate with Okta, access to our code base, to our release process, to our cloud accounts, it's all managed via Okta. Pair that up with that visibility put into Drata, and we saved a lot of showing of that evidence, but also the process of setting that up. This has just been key to our business. We can show now that we've gone through this process, that we have partners in Okta and in Drata, and give our customers the peace of mind that we're following best practices when it comes to taking care of their data.